I never ran to op. I never ran to my ex. I put chain in my chest. Upside down gets. I'm tap my hoe at next. Yo, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into the video. So, I know y'all seen this before where like someone just thinks super highly of their kids, their family. Oh, nah, my daughter, this one never do nothing wrong, nothing, whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? Show them this video right here. You can never be too sure. You never know who you living with, man. Story, you know what I'm saying? Story time before you get into the video. You never know who you living with. You know what I'm saying? I used to always go to my friend's crib, one of my best friends, you feel me? My brother. But this man used to live with this guy. No names disclosed. His name started with a J though. And when you see this video, you gonna know who I'm talking about. Man got caught up, you know what I'm saying? And urinating in some trash cans or recycling bins. So you never know who you live with. I know I live with a little chap, but don't matter. The karma's gonna kick in, you feel me? But we'll get in the video. Alright, so this is mom discovers her daughter's horrifying crime. You know what I'm saying?
Yes!
Hold on.
You've been shot!
Off the rip? Off the video? 5 seconds in?
Ma'am. Ma'am, can you hear me? Breathe. She's got a pulse. You're good.
I'm dying.
We're good. We got you. Breathe. Just keep breathing. Keep
Oh, I gotta put a timer on for my chicken in the oven. Alright, let's go.
breathing.
Oh my goodness. Homicide is here.
Yeah,
she didn't die. Yeah, that's what
A peaceful morning turns into a terrifying nightmare when a woman is shot and her infant twins are kidnapped. As the police scramble to save the mother's life, a deliberate attempt to spread misinformation leads investigators to...
This is one of them things where like, I ain't gonna say it, but you know like, I ain't gonna say it's happened to her, but I see a lot of this happens with like, my fault. I see a lot of this happens if like, you know, certain people can't have kids or jealous of other people's kids or something like that. Or jealous of like who they had the kid with. That's the only time you see something like this.
...with dead end.
And I'm guessing it's one of those now.
They did not anticipate. With no witnesses to the crime, police...
Hey, below, comment why. Why you think she took the kids? Why you think she killed her and took the kids? Let's see who's right.
...must race against time to find the babies before they disappear forever.
Some Lifetime movies.
On May 11th, 2021, Savannah police rushed to a scene of a brutal shooting. 23-year-old Gabrielle Rogers had been shot multiple times inside her home before the shooter kidnapped her 2 children. Though her injuries are severe, Gabrielle manages to run across the street to get help from a neighbor before collapsing on her front porch.
That's her? She got a whole lot of, that's that adrenaline. That's that
The fall from a neighbor
right there.
before collapsing severe. Gabrielle manages to run across the street to get help from a neighbor before collapsing on her front porch. The following footage has mostly never been seen before.
Where's she shot? Where's she shot?
Right there.
We got one in the leg. We need to turn. Do you have an extra set of gloves? Set of gloves.
Tourniquet.
I need gloves.
If you turn her head, you'll see her ear is all whatever. I don't know if it's here or down there. All I know is she told me she was shot. I don't know.
I got gloves.
If you turn her head on that side of her ear. She has my kids. She took my kids. They took her to
God.
the kids. And they took her to...
Hey, that's her mother. That's a real mother right there. You feel me? She's about to die, and all she's saying, she's almost there. She's almost to the grave, and all she's saying is she got my kids. The only thing she worried about, and there's some of y'all out trade y'all kids just for some random guy you meet today.
It's too much. Much tighter.
As officers assist Gabrielle, she shares a horrifying detail that she knows the shooter.
What's your name, ma'am?
Kathleen Daniel, she took my kids.
Kathleen what?
Kathleen Daniel took my kids.
Where does she live?
She lives cooler.
With the suspect's name identified, the officers are already a step closer to solving the case. However, they don't know yet that this information would in fact lead them down an unforeseen path of deception and twisted schemes. The shooter, Kathleen, had been visiting Gabrielle when she suddenly became agitated and claimed her phone was missing. When Gabrielle turned around to search for the phone, Kathleen strangled her with a phone charger and said, "Those are my kids, and I'm taking the kids." After a brief struggle, the suspect shot Gabrielle, grabbed the children from the nursery, and fled. As the officers work urgently to provide assistance to Gabrielle, her sister grows completely distraught.
Ma'am, can you hear me? Breathe. She's got a pulse. You're good. We're good. We got you. Breathe. Just keep breathing. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Keep breathing.
Later investigation would reveal that the suspect and Gabrielle became fast friends, bonding online over Facebook chats about their pregnancies with twins, before meeting in person at the hospital for the first time the day Gabrielle had her twins. But Gabrielle didn't know that Kathleen is not who she believes her to be. At the crime scene, Gabrielle's sister Jasmine desperately tries to work through.
So you met this girl online. Just met her. I mean, I probably wouldn't think nothing of it either. I mean, nah. If I just meet somebody online, probably not gonna be that buddy to even have them at my crib. You feel me? But you got them at your crib with your newborn infants, bro.
Through her trauma to provide a statement to the police, while a witness helps fill in the gaps.
And then the police officers, they said she's got 2 kids, 2 months. This is her sister that lives with her. She wasn't home at the time, so she don't know what's going on.
I ain't gonna say that.
Twin boys.
They're about to be 6 months.
Okay. They took the woman that did this took them.
They were 6 months yesterday.
They took them.
No, 6 weeks. 6
So
weeks.
did you see? She just said that's all the information that she gave.
I just came. And
She
I saw
just came.
blood
She
all
came
over
to
my
me.
living room.
Okay, she came to me and she said a friend of hers, do you know Gabrielle or Gabriel or something like that? Somebody took her kids, came in, shot her, took her 2 kids.
She said one of her friends was going to bring her a whole bunch of formula, and I was at a job interview, and I just got home.
And you seen the blood in the house, right?
You guys live together?
You know her name?
What's her name?
Oh my.
What's her name?
her name.
Gabrielle.
Gabrielle.
Hers is Gabrielle.
Danielle.
What's your name?
My name is Jasmine.
Do you know a Kathleen Daniels?
You do?
Who is that?
Okay.
Do you know where she lives?
Get them off the porch.
Come on, let's go.
Well, I can't get off. That's my house.
As the officers attempt to remove the witness from her porch,
What could she have been thinking? You live near this girl. You just straight up shot her and dipped with her kids.
it only fuels the chaos while Jasmine breaks down.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, come with me, please.
There's a 2 and a 2.5-year-old in there. I gotta take
Yes,
care
ma'am.
of.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you gonna take care of them? You can't even get in the house.
More stress right now.
I'm gonna go through my back door. I understand this, but I got 6
Yes,
kids
ma'am.
under the
I'm
age
a mom.
of 6, and I
I'm a
got my
mom. You can
blind
go.
husband.
You
He
can
can't walk.
enter through the back, okay?
Try to calm down. She'll be okay.
You know Kathleen Daniels? Do you know what kind of vehicle she drives, ma'am?
The last time she came, I believe it was a silver car.
Silver?
Before she said she had a white car.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Okay, ma'am. It's gonna be okay. So who is Kathleen Daniels to her? She met her at a mom's
She's
group.
just a friend she met on a mommy's group on Facebook.
Has she ever been in your house?
Yes, she has.
See what I'm saying, bro? Anything that's to do with Facebook is shady, bro. I'm just that's my opinion. I'm not changing it. Friend bought a car off Facebook Marketplace twice. It blew up on him. My other friend bought a mirror off Facebook Marketplace. It blew up on him. Bro, Facebook Marketplace is just, bro, you hear all these things about it, Facebook Marketplace, and now Facebook, bro, being shady. You can't even be in a mommy group without getting set up, bro, without people trying to steal your kids and shoot you. Facebook is
Apparently,
shady.
Kathleen had
But I
met
don't got
Gabrielle a couple of times and had provided baby supplies during some of those visits. As Jasmine continues to assist the officers, she
Facebook more shady than eBay used to be. You used to get scammed on that every time you went on it.
shares information that potentially brings them closer to nabbing Kathleen.
We have a camera at our front door.
You have a camera at your front door?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Go ahead and pull that out for me.
Oh, Jesus.
As Jasmine searches through the footage, she makes a spine-chilling discovery.
So it's going to be about 15 minutes ago. So that'll place us about 10-15.
Okay.
Look around that time.
Awesome.
I only have these ones. I only have 9:57, 10:22. That's when I came. I don't know if they got it.
Oh, a vehicle, a picture of her vehicle? Was her vehicle taken or someone took the kids?
Her vehicle's in the backyard.
Okay, what about the people that took the
person
kids?
who took the kids, I guess it's
I've seen a video about this officer, whoever this is, before. Just by the way he says vehicle.
girl she met on the mommy group. She told me before I left this morning that she had a whole bunch of cans of formula that she was bringing over, and I left to go to a job interview, and I just got back and I saw the blood on the floor.
All right. Did you? So we don't. The lady was already gone and the kids were gone. So no one's seeing that, to your knowledge.
No.
Uncannily, Kathleen is never caught on camera, and police must now rely on Jasmine's description to find the suspect. Back on the
What's the purpose of having a camera if it's not going to capture everything, man?
porch, paramedics arrive to rush Gabrielle to the hospital as other officers work to secure the crime scene.
Yep. Pulse, breathe in. He's breathing, got a pulse. Show it to the head. Chest and arm.
Feet first, Ian. Feet first. We're just gonna take her straight off.
Slide. She was. She hasn't said anything in a minute.
What do we have on the kids?
Here, can you hold the chest? Hold the chest while I move this.
All right, grab me. Okay, explain that. No.
We
Hey, Sarge. The house across the street. The blood everywhere inside. If you want to go across the street, that door. Yeah, everything's inside. Lock that down.
Come down. Nice and easy.
1241. I'll be on Southeast 36. That's 7.
If your house becomes a crime scene, you weren't involved, do you have to like go somewhere else or something?
Signal 7.
Well, you heard some part. How many? What
He
happened?
said lock that down, so I don't know. Is the other girl locked back in her crib?
Okay. How many shots here?
Immediately after Gabrielle is placed on the stretcher, officers rush to clear her house, unsure of what dangers might be lurking within. A grim discovery inside the house will soon provide critical evidence of the brutal injuries Gabrielle has endured.
Savannah police!
Watch your back, Sullivan. Sullivan.
There you go.
Hold on, slide this way. Slide to your left.
Savannah police!
Just hold that.
Gotcha.
Hey, what do you got, boss? What do you have to your left?
Clear right here. Door right here.
Does it go all the way through?
Receive 1271.
I'm in the back. Yes, it goes all the way down.
You see the bathroom?
Receive.
There we go. Don't let anybody else in.
So how many times is she shot? 3. So there should be
3 shot cases.
Meanwhile, inside the ambulance, Gabrielle informs the officers that the suspect had stolen something else before she fled the
Was it
scene.
money?
She has your phone.
As officers locate the phone nearby, they suspect that
Are they... Bro, this girl must be retarded. This is one of the dumbest crimes I've ever seen. You shot her. I'm not saying make sure she's dead or whatever, but you just shot her. Then stole the kids, stole her phone, and left. Do you not think they're gonna track down the phone and find you? And you already live in the same neighborhood, bro? Like...
Kathleen may have taken the phone from the scene, possibly to prevent Gabrielle from calling emergency services before quickly discarding it a couple of streets away.
Okay.
As officers run the name Kathleen Daniels through their database, confusing reports begin to pour in.
I don't know anything. I found one with the Pooler address in Tiburon. What's the address here? I don't know. Is it? Okay. Quick. Davis, Kathleen. We need to figure out who she is and how about how old.
And I got nothing for Kathleen Davis and Pooler.
While some of the officials continue to hunt for Kathleen in their database, other officers canvass the neighborhood, searching for witnesses and footage of the suspect's fleeing vehicle.
Hey, how you doing today, sir? This your neighbor? Did you see any cars flee out from there or anything like that?
Oh my God, no, I sure didn't, man.
Did you hear anything?
I didn't hear nothing.
That's it, bro. He's black. I can say it because I'm black, bro. As soon as the cops asked him about something, he said, "Oh man, I ain't know." You see.
Did you see any cars?
he was about to defend him, saying he's my neighbor or whatever, you know, or he was just talking whatever. As soon as he said, "Do you see anything?" Nah, man.
Flee out from there.
You don't know
like
nothing.
That?
Why?
No, I sure didn't, man.
Did you hear anything?
I didn't hear nothing, man.
Okay. How far down do you live?
I'm right there. There go my wife walking.
Do you know if you got any cameras down here or anything?
No,
like that?
man. I've been meaning to put some. I ain't gotten some deer cameras or
You know what I'm
anything.
saying?
Okay.
He not trying to be involved with nothing that has to do with telling, bro. You can just tell. Talk about some deers and deer cameras, and bro, he ain't work. He don't want nothing to do with it.
20, 25 minutes before y'all knocked on the door.
You heard a loud bang?
Yeah, because I was in the kitchen talking to my brother, and I didn't pay any more attention. That's when I went outside to smoke in the yard. And
One
I
or
saw
two?
the cars. One loud one. Yeah. And I saw the police cars start coming in. Yeah.
After you heard the bang?
Yeah.
About how much?
About 5 or 10 minutes later, the police started coming down.
Oh yeah, they already tracked it 15 minutes before. 15 minutes, he says. 5-10 minutes. Close to 15.
With little to go on from the neighbors, police must rely on Jasmine and Gabrielle's statements. However, the details are few, and the suspect's dark motives still evade them.
Gabriella? Stay with me, sweetie. There we go. Look at me. You're doing good. You're doing great.
I have so much pain.
I know.
Take it off my leg.
We can't take it off yet, but we're at Memorial, so it'll be off in just a minute, okay?
With tensions running high, officers face a momentary roadblock trying to get a stranger off the crime scene.
Hey, my man, you gotta get on the other side of the tape. Get on the other side of the tape.
Tell me what happened.
I'll tell you in a second. Calm down.
Talk to you. Let us talk to you first.
Calm down, brother.
That's probably her man.
What happened to her? Shot. What do you mean she was shot?
Hold on a second. Let her
Promote.
Let her explain.
She gotta explain it to you, man.
That man, he's trying to slide, bro.
Hey, look, I get it.
As the community continues to reel in the shock of the attack, officers and detectives begin formulating theories for the motivation behind the diabolical crime.
I'm about to say, how do you get it? You probably never had your girl shot, but you probably do get it because he's the closest to seeing, or you know what I'm saying, feeling that pain, because he probably seen a bunch of people getting shot. You feel me?
The most prevalent
Who knows? Someone his feeling probably might have gotten shot.
theory is also the simplest.
She have any idea why this?
Honestly, I think that it was an abduction. I think it's an abduction.
I'm trying to get all that. She met somebody. I understand that. That's perfectly clear.
Somebody online.
So this is a person that's just befriending her, a female. Like, hey, girl, we can be mommy thing, whatever the case
Join
is.
this mommy group.
Right. So what would be her motive? She wanted the babies,
She wanted the babies.
or she want to get her out the house
She
for
wanted
somebody
the
to do it?
babies.
Okay. All right.
She wanted those babies.
Okay.
Stephanie, who does this?
That's some TV stuff.
Right, this is for
It's
TV.
TV.
Who does this? This is a woman. This is a woman that
This
is claiming.
This is what I said earlier, bro. I tell you, bro. I knew it. That's the only way. It's one of the three I said earlier. No one's just doing this randomly, bro.
Kids and probably don't really have those kids.
Yeah, that
but
want babies
she
and
wanted
kidnap
babies.
and selling them. So this is my thing.
Selling them? Oh, nah, bro. This is where, like, it's probably where P. Diddy got his, his people from. You feel me? No, I was gonna call for it.
A white car is involved. Do y'all know anybody with a white car? Okay.
Do you know anybody with a white car?
Yeah, that
But
want babies
she
and
wanted
kidnap
babies.
and selling them. So
That
this
car
is my
right there
thing.
is white.
A white car is involved. Do y'all know anybody with a white car? That okay. Check it.
And how in the world can we have cameras out here and nobody don't see her, but you see everybody else that's coming to the door? So obviously now I know she's been over here several times. So 9 out of 10, she's already kind of scoped out.
So she know the ins and outs
Right,
and how she
how
can
to get
maneuver and
around that
manipulate.
camera.
Correct.
If Stefan is correct, the suspect could have befriended Gabrielle to execute this frightening plot. Haunted by this unsettling theory, detectives speak with Jasmine, who shares more about Gabrielle's plans for the day.
Like I said, she came over and she said,
Bro, when you go to a hospital or something like that for these twins and you got no birth certificates and nothing like that, and then like there's no proof of you being the parents, or nothing like that. And then, but what is she like? What is she thinking?
I have a whole bunch of formula that I don't need because my babies don't drink that one. I remember her saying it specifically, yes.
Okay.
And she told me this morning before I left that was the person who was coming over to give her the formula.
What kind of formula?
The formula the twins drink is the Similac. She said it was a whole bunch of...
Yo, so if this girl's lying about having kids herself, you never asked to see her kids? You never asked to see her twins? And you just believed her? Like, bro.
Similac, because her twins don't drink that because they were smaller or something. Like one of her twin girl just came out of the hospital like last week. She got in a car accident the other day when she was supposed to bring over the formula. And I believe she went to Memorial. She works at Memorial as like in the ER.
As detectives dig deeper into the case, they're thrown off guard when they uncover that in one of her messages, Kathleen had claimed to work at the same hospital where Gabrielle was brought for emergency treatment now.
So the lady has twin girls too.
She has a boy and a girl.
She has a boy.
She had the boy at home, but the
What
girl
a plot twist.
had to stay in the NICU.
That's quick plot twist.
She remember
I'm praying for all of my ops.
her telling me that she brought her oldest child with her. He was 2.
Are you playing with a motherfucker now, Cardi? Yeah, you got a death wish.
That's the only thing that I can think of because she said that the girl with the formula was coming and she was the one who said she had it, so it has to be her.
Shortly after, officers get their first breakthrough in the case when Jasmine shares a screenshot of Kathleen's image taken from the Ring doorbell footage from one of Kathleen's previous visits. Officers accompanying Gabrielle at the hospital urgently search for Kathleen, looking to the hospital staff for answers.
So if I show you a picture, can you tell me if this is a bad picture, but does that look familiar to anybody that possibly works here that you know?
Tech? Let's see, I see it.
Wasn't she here yesterday?
She has
She was here yesterday.
She was here yesterday.
Yes. Hold on. This is the victim.
This is the suspect.
And what's her name?
Her name is Kathleen Daniels or Kathy Daniels. We believe our victim wasn't able to really, that was all she was able to say, wasn't really able to give us much.
Bro, you must be, bro, she probably can't have kids, wanted kids, or something like that. She's seen all these moms have babies and stuff like that in the hospital, and she was sick to her stomach, and she got this plot to join this mommy group on Facebook, shady ass Facebook. Get off Facebook. You know what I'm saying? If you're on Facebook, bro, this might happen to you. This is just what I've learned, and I'm not changing my opinion.
You're thinking of the same person I am, right?
The tech.
Yeah.
So there was
heavier set tech. She was here yesterday. Red braids, I think.
Fat tech. That's what they want to say. Fat tech that can't have no babies, so she plots to steal another woman's babies.
That's braids.
She was here yesterday.
Okay.
She was here yesterday. They have the same body build.
Unsure if the tech and the suspect are the same person, the hospital staff search through the names in their database. However, they don't find anyone under the name of Kathleen Daniels or anyone who looks like the person captured by the security camera outside Gabrielle's home. With a promising lead quickly turning into a dead end, additional officers attempt to locate the list of visitors from the day Gabrielle gave birth at the same hospital.
So I'll be honest with you, since it's already on the news. There was 2 babies abducted today. Okay, so 2 babies abducted today. There was a woman who visited the victim here when she had her children on the 28th. The woman who visited her is the one who abducted the children. We're just trying to figure out who she
So was
is.
it a family member?
We don't know, and we believe she gave the victim a fake name because you guys don't have Kathy Daniels or Kathleen Daniels that meets her description in your database, but somehow she got here, back here. So
why are we called Northern Tool and Equipment and not
So
Northern
what makes you just
Tool
wake
and
up
Tomfoolery?
and say, I'm gonna make this fake Facebook account, join a mommy group, and kidnap someone's kids?
Is they're not able to give you any information without going through our legal department.
So go through them.
So we have to get you connected with them.
Okay.
Yeah, in order to give any information, and at that point in time, I think Rosemary can help you out.
Well,
I would say she's gotta be on meth to do something like this, because you know they used to be doing some crazy, outlandish, outrageous things when they be on the meth. You feel me? But making a plot like this couldn't have been on meth. She's just a demon.
They couldn't obtain the visitor list from the hospital staff. The officers are about to learn something so extraordinary, it will completely flip the case over on its head. While Gabrielle fights to survive, police gain access to her phone. But somehow the social media profiles of Kathleen Daniels are nowhere to be found. With no proof that she even exists outside of the surveillance footage from a week ago, police have no choice but to go to the media and release the...
Bro. Oh my gosh, she is big, 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 big. Oh my.
Image from Gabrielle's Ring doorbell footage, along with an Amber Alert for the twins.
Oh, that's the alert. 2 6-week. Yep, 2 6-week-old twin black males last seen leaving Savannah with a black female. I hope they do.
On my phones.
Oh, you got both phones. You all get the alerts too.
Miraculously, tips pour in immediately from local residents.
Bro.
According to the police report, a tip from the community provided information which advised that the infants were being held inside a home in Rincon, a city nearby. The reason officers couldn't find a single record of the mysterious Kathleen Daniels is because she doesn't really exist. This wasn't a simple case of a missing record or a misspelled name. Rather, this was a carefully crafted deception, an alias designed by the suspect to shield her true identity from her crime. Behind the mask of this fabricated identity was a woman named Angela Montgomery. The pieces of this harrowing puzzle were beginning to fall into place, and this revelation would only lead to darker secrets.
My chicken's ready. We're gonna grab it out the oven real quick. Finn. Look, if you really got a problem with your hand, that problem here, body your body. Alright, we back. You know what I'm saying? Got chicken out the oven. But a question I was thinking about is, bro, it says mom discovers her daughter's horrifying crime. Feel me? So if you stealing these kids and all this and you live with your mother, what is she thinking, bro?
Secrets being uncovered. A SWAT team rapidly heads to Angela's home. At her residence, officers found Angela's 2-year-old son, her fiance Dale, her mother, and 3 sisters.
You have a fiance, a kid already, you live with your 3 sisters, you live with your mom, and you still do this, bruh? This is unbelievable.
And the greatest discovery of all, the missing baby boys. Officers carry the infants from the house to a nearby police car and finally share an update that everyone had been desperately waiting for.
Hey, babies. All right. Hey, darling.
Somebody advised that we have both babies. That's all one. Somebody advised that we have both.
We have both. We have both.
At the time of her arrest, Angela was found naked and hiding in a closet. Outside, one of the detectives interviews Angela's mother and what she has to...
Bro, imagine seeing this. Where...
Police have no choice but to go to the media and
release naked, bro. That was more punishment to the officers than even having to deal with this case, bro.
Officers carry the infants from the house to a nearby police car and finally share an update that everyone had been desperately waiting.
Bro, this shot look like this, bro. Bro, seeing her naked is like seeing this, bro. This is exactly her, bro.
Waiting for.
Hey, babies. All right. Hey, darling.
Somebody advised that we have both babies. That's all one. Somebody advised that we have both.
We have both. We have both.
At the time of her arrest, Angela was found naked and hiding in a closet. Outside, one of the detectives interviews Angela's mother, and what she has to share is nothing short of a nightmare in the making.
So Angela lives here. Whose babies?
I thought they were hers.
Huh?
I thought they were hers.
She had babies lately?
Yeah.
Okay. Where does she have her kids at, you know?
Today, supposedly, she had them. This is crazy.
Okay.
According to the police report, Shaniqua shared in a later interview that after she heard the Amber Alert, Angela took everyone's cell phones away and confessed to the kidnapping, saying, "I have something to tell you. I did something bad, and I know you and Dale are going to hate me for this. Shaniqua immediately told Angela to give the babies back, and Dale began packing the baby's things.
She had a baby today?
That's what she said.
When last time you saw her?
Bro, y'all all know she ain't not had no baby today. No one's gonna pop up with just 2 babies. Like, oh, I went to the store. Oh, I got 2 babies. It's not happening, bro. What?
Or other than today?
Yesterday.
Where did you see her at?
At my house.
And she looked pregnant?
She's been pregnant. She's been pregnant. She was supposedly supposed to be being induced today.
Okay.
When officers and detectives began searching Angela's home, they quickly located 3 firearms. Additionally, some baby formula was found in the kitchen cabinets. The house appeared to be fully equipped for 2 newborn babies. Police also found a mysterious note along with a stunning piece of information.
Yo, you know what my theory is? She lost the babies along the way, right? And she didn't want to tell her family, you know what I'm saying? And she didn't want to admit to herself that she lost her babies. Because that's a big thing for a mother, you feel me? It's a big thing. So, and since she's already fat, no one even questioned if she was pregnant or not. You feel me? Because she's so dang big already. That's what the mom didn't want to say. She's being pregnant. No, she's, you know, she wanted to look at the officer and be like, bro, do you not, look at her face. She's looking at her like, did you not see her? Anyone would think she's pregnant if she says she's pregnant, bro. She's walking around looking pregnant on a regular. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't blame that on them. And, bro,
unveiling.
She didn't want to tell them because she was upset, you know what I'm saying? She was just sad, you know what I'm saying? This is my theory. It's sad she lost her kids because, look, man.
A horrifying.
Let's just say, you know what I'm saying? People been down that road before, you know what I'm saying? So, I can see where, you know, she's upset, but then she had to come up with this plan and try to get 2 newborn babies because she was supposed to have twins. So she doesn't, you know, so she can have the babies for her man, and everything, whatever reason she wanted, you know what I'm saying, for mom reasons. I'm not a female, I'm not a mom, but you know how it be. Oh, just turn on the tracking. Turn off. Nah, it's fine. I'm leaving it on. But y'all know what I mean. And that's the
fine and
motive.
Twisted motive that would shift the entire investigation.
So why are you here? Just to help her? So were you here when she came home with the babies? Okay. So what did she say to you when you saw the babies? You held them? So what did she say?
She said she had them.
Who was with her?
Nobody.
She was by herself? What kind of car she was in?
At the time, she had my car. She had borrowed my car.
Crazy. She got caught. She was gonna put it on the mom type shit. Bro, what's going on?
According to the police report, when Shaniqua and Angela met at the hospital, Shaniqua observed one of the babies on Angela's dashboard and the other on the passenger seat. Oddly, both the babies were unclothed, but she didn't question her daughter about it. After completing the formalities at the police station, Angela is brought in for interrogation. Soon enough, Angela, aka Kathleen, confirms what
Bro, look at her, bro.
Jasmine told the officers.
Ew, bro. Just disgusting person in general, human being, and not even just the appearance. Bro, like I was saying, like, that was a punishment scene, bro. If you see a lot of videos, right? Like, you know what I'm saying, when they're arresting people, they pull up on people, especially the SWAT team, they don't give you no time to dress. They don't care. Especially if you're a risk that had the gun and all that, you shot somebody, they don't give you no time to dress. Look at her, bro. Fully dressed. They seen that and they said, nah, I'm sorry. You gonna have to put clothes on that, bro. There's no way.
About the Facebook group.
And I don't blame him either.
However, she divulges some major details which completely contradict what the police had heard from Jasmine and Gabrielle.
There was another person there today.
Okay.
And you can look up my birth records. I'm adopted.
Uh-huh.
And I have a sister.
Okay.
And we're twins. We are not identical. We are fraternal technically. She was the other person there today, and use it against me. It's the truth. My sister showed up exactly 3.5 months ago. She's from New York. She lives in Jersey. I have her address.
As it happens, police never needed to verify any of the details concerning this other twin sister's involvement. According to the police report in an interview, while Angela's mother confirmed Angela was adopted when she was 2 weeks old, she reveals that Angela doesn't have a twin. Moreover, her family had no idea she'd not been pregnant for several months. Angela proceeds to ramble on about her fictitious twin sister Destiny, desperate to convince the detectives of her innocence. But they already know the truth about what she'd done, and her attempts to convince them otherwise are in vain. The detectives confront Angela, demanding the truth about what really happened that morning.
I woke up this morning with plans to tell my fiance that I'm not, that I miscarried.
And today was supposed to be your induction date? Induced labor.
Technically. I never actually planned an induction date. It was supposed to be Saturday, and Saturday I was going to tell Dale, and something happened with his dad that was freaking crazy, so...
That's right. Angela lost her twins to a miscarriage.
I told y'all, bruh. Look, bro. I'm never pre-watching no videos, you know what I'm saying? I came up watching reaction channels that didn't pre-watch no videos, so I'm doing the same. Feel me? Make sure my camera's still on me. So I'm doing the same. I knew it, bruh. I watch a lot of these type videos. Tights. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And bro.
It's prior to meeting Gabrielle. After befriending her under the guise of also being pregnant.
Jealousy will really and like just jealousy, you know what I'm saying? She lost hers and she still has hers.
She posed as a helpful friend. During this time, she learned where the cameras in the nursery were located in her house and then kidnapped Gabrielle's children. From there, she attempted to fool her family into believing the babies were hers, to then raise them as her own. This was eerily close to what Gabrielle's uncle Stefan had theorized. When police were searching Angela's house, they discovered the astonishing evidence of the miscarriage, along with an unnerving note on her calendar.
So did she lose twins or something?
What?
Did she lose twins?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Okay, I could see. That you'd get them or something?
You might want to take a picture of that.
I did.
Okay.
With enough evidence to charge Angela and the children secure, officers share the happy news with Jasmine and her aunt.
We went over to try and let her know first, and she's in the back.
When they're okay.
Where did they find him? Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Lincoln.
They were found in Lincoln? Okay.
So,
Thank you, Jesus.
Lincoln.
and they also have a suspect in custody as well. Okay.
Perfect.
On November 7th, 2023, Angela Kathleen Montgomery was found guilty with a mental health consideration.
Come on, bro. Bro.
Of criminal
mental health? No, bruh.
attempt to commit murder, 2 counts of kidnapping, and aggravated assault. She was sentenced to 30 years in prison with a lifetime of probation.
It should be life in prison. She kidnapped 2 babies and tried to attempted murder. But nah, she's crazy. She is crazy.
Gabrielle Rogers survived her injuries and was reunited with her children. She is on the road to a full recovery.
Alright, y'all boys and girls, we finna get out of here on this one. I hope y'all enjoyed. You know what I'm saying? Be safe. Stay away from demons.